number 60 coming at you right now, and it is another final. This time the plate final for 5th position, and it features the US Army against the Denver Rugby 7's Selects. I'm Dallin Stanford, joined in commentary by Sensation Mark Stabina.
Thank you, Dallin. Fantastic to be here. Finals time is exciting time. Have a look at these two teams. The US Army coming in now. They've played an extra game after winning the US Forces Championship. So they're going to be some tired bodies out there. But look for the likes of John Cullen. Don't be surprised if you see him in the Eagles setup soon. And of course, William Holder, the captain for the Denver 7's Selects. Well, you can't go too far past the speed demon Devon Young. Keep an eye on him. If the Army give him too much space, they will be punished.
So how the teams got here, the Denver Selects, they beat the Air Force 31 points to 10. And this is our referee. Khalil Harrison takes charge of this man from Jamaica. He lives in Florida and his bowling nickname is Little K. That beard is gorgeous as well. US Army, they find themselves here. Will Holder was in charge. Plate semi-final, they beat a brilliant Wamaviti side, 17 points to 12. And head coach Mark Drown and Nick Punimato were very happy with their charges. Of course, as you mentioned, champions in the military division. So Maximo Archibald, the piano man, will start us off, and Logan Collins, the warhorse. On the radio screen, it's Denver kicking off to the US Army in white. This is the 2018 Rugby Town 7's plate final. John Cullen receives this one where Mosi Banivalo has a step himself and a nice little dummy. Devon Young brings him to the deck. Redder arrives there as well, and they get a full-on penalty.
Yes, early penalty for the Army. They'll enjoy that one. They're just going to boot it downfield, get out of their territory, eat up a little bit of time as well.
US Army side dominated their pool. 12 points from that, 4 out of 4 wins. They scored 147 points, only let in 14, and the defense has been outstanding until they reached the cup quarters. They got taken up by the British Army 38-0. I mentioned those tired bodies. Well, they're here to finish off strong. Day 3, Cullen at the top. They go in the middle to the arrow. Falanico Spino. Gerson Blaze on the field. Blaze cuts back in. Is the man that volunteers at rehab facility as a fitness trainer.
Over the shoulder.
Tackle on him, so he gets the penalty. Off they go again, dancing around. US Army. Blaze picks it up. Spino fights his way to the ground. Big Cullen is on the left, and Redder looks for a gap himself. Aaron Redder sets off on a run. Matty Tiger is on his shoulder, and that's how you support. It's the opening try to the US Army.
Well, they don't look too battered and bruised or tired, the Army. Striking first in this match. Of course, the plate final. They can win 2 lots of silverware if they take away this game. You see here, actually before this play, Redder does well, get it back inside to his support player, Targo, for the score, but they did a really good job on the other side of the field, keeping the ball in play under a lot of defensive pressure. And that allowed them to recycle and spin it out to the left. There's the try scorer there. Another big human on this Infinity Park pitch, Dallin.
It really is a wrecking ball. Marty Targo, known as the Grizzly, originally from Samoa. Will Holder just taking time on the sideline, and in their side too, Jolame Karoivuya is wearing 15. He joins this Army side. They kick to the narrow end. 5-0 they lead. This one has hit the line, so it's out on the full.
Okay, well, touch judge was right there. Said that it was actually in. That's a good result for the Army. They're going to put some pressure on Denver now. A couple of replacements coming on for the Army already.
Cullen's in the middle, they go short. Taken there by Siali Maka. Cullen drives over. Redder has his hands on the ball, and they steal this one. Manivalo gets it across. Mani Tago over the top here to Spino. Looping around there, Karoivuya. Stutter step, gets his hands free. Blaze, can't handle.
I think he might have caught Gerson Blaze by surprise there. Sneaky little Maximo D'Archibald trying to go quickly. Ref wasn't having any of it. Actually going to play a scrum because it was a knock-on.
Jabari Leopold to feed this one. He's shown some electric speed over the weekend. D'Archibald, the first receiver. He claims to have the best family ever. You know his missus is watching this broadcast. As they go to the far side, it's Young. He can step. Whoa, gets through two. And then Karoi Vuya has him. Ball is there for Spino. It's out. Falanika Spino with a steal, and Matty Tago, the Grizzly. White jersey swarming around there. And it's the field artillery officer, Redder, that gets it away, and Cullen with a dummy. Quick support arrives. Karoi Vuya steps in against a couple. Spino spins around, very close to the try line.
Oh, great work from Denver, and they go quickly, Dallin.
They want to step their way through, and here they go. Leopold, in, out. Almost monstered there by the Grizzly. They go up the middle. Maka might be isolated. Cullen again.
Well, it might be a penalty, Dallin, but Denver just need to be careful here. They're getting isolated at ruck time.
Collins goes quickly. Maximo D'Archibald spots a mismatch. Good quick hands there by Metu. Another go with Eric Sykes. Sykes, a jump step. Vanivalo eats him up. Support runners there. Ani, Mitetu, and the ball is a beauty. Over the top, it's the Piano Man that sings us another song. Maximo D'Archibald underneath the poles. Brilliant
try by Denver. Nearly an end-to-end effort by them. Finished by D'Archibald. What brilliant support from that man. So experienced. You see, he starts it off here, and that was beautiful quick hands under pressure. Out to Sykes. He had a great semi-final. Watch this pass off the ground, and then Matito perfectly weighted while he was being tackled. That is not an easy thing to do, folks. Great work from D'Archibald to follow up and score the try.
Howard Kent looks on, as Steve Laporta as well, the coaching crew and manager. Their side, the Denver Rugby 7 Selects lead 7-5 into the last play of the first half here in the plate final. This for 5th position in the tournament. D'Archibald turns and gets the kick for the corner. This time Spino collects it. Falanika Spino, bumps Young out the way. Spino does well there. Known as the bingo. Tago, Matty Tago on the outside. The Grizzly has a run. Good ball to Melendez Rivera. Look at him cut in beautifully. Reyes, in fact it is. Reyes has beat 3 players, still going. Reyes for the line is over. That's a special finish. Art Reyes is in.
Special is an understatement, Dallin. Art Reyes slams it down as well. What a brilliant finish to a brilliant run. And it all started with that pass out to Reyes. Lovely step off the left, and then just puts on the gas, veering inside, making a tough tackle for D'Archibald. And then he was only going one way, slamming it down. He's got very strong shoulders.
That brings up the halftime whistle, and it is a strong finish there from the US Army in the first half, and they lead the Denver Selects by 12 points to 7.
Rugby Town 7's is brought to you by Rugby Athletic. Unmatched custom design at rugbyathletic.com. More than rugby.
Okay, you guys sprung the ball well. Counter want to say something, John. Go ahead. Hey, we need more fight on the ground. Yep. We can't lose the ball on our own goal line because we're just dying. All right, we were fully extended. There's no fight to get back. All right, you can't place the ball and just lay it on the ground. Everything on the fucking effort of your run is wasted if you don't fight on the ground for a good placement. We gotta have that. That's another try.
I need you two connected to each other.
Got it.
The whole purpose of having two big men is that you work together.
Apologies again for the slight expletive there in the tunnel. Great to be part of that up close and personal. Here are the highlights of the first half, packed with action. You can see the big man, Redder, gets it back inside. Good hands from Targo. Dotting down for Army. Some tired bodies out there. Really quick hands under pressure. This was a beautiful try. Good run from Sykes. Popping it off the ground. But this was the pass that made the try from Mateto to Archibald. Man, nice wide pass, and it was all this man. So much to do from about 60 meters out. He'll be talking about that one tonight, slamming it down. He was pleased with himself, rightly so, putting Army in the lead in this final.
Houston Sabercat as well. Second half, here it is. For fifth position at the Rugby Town Sevens. It's knocked back by the Denver 7's selects, and Young has it. The hot stepper is wrapped up this time. US Army in white with that 5-point lead. And Maximum Archibald comes back to his forwards. Oh, good, nice little dummy as well. Archibald getting away. Flicks it in. Big contact from Bonivalo. Now the selects pile in. Rademacher is there, but it's too late.
Great work there on the ball by Bonivalo. Nice kick as well into the corner. Now prime attacking position for this Army side. Can they extend their lead?
Taking their time to get the line out set.
9. What's up? 9.
Leopold will leave the field. On will be Thomas Lemberglia, wearing 5 for the Denver Selects. Bonivalo.
Come on. It's your turn.
Got some tall timber to aim at. Cullens in the middle. Targa goes up front. One man lift from Redder, and what a take from John Cullen. Targo steps back in. Bonivalo takes the direct route. US Army now gets them with Karoi Vuya on the right-hand side. It's the arrow, cuts back in. Spino. Ball is there, they get another penalty.
Tackler.
Spino, the combat medic, involved, and Karoi Vuya goes quickly. Surely they weren't 10 on. That's flick again. Is something fabulous. Reyes has a double, but that flick pass was Karoi Vuya.
It's been a flickathon this tournament. So many wonderful passes out the back door, including that one for the try. But that was merely just finishing off the pressure that Army piled onto Denver. It's too much in the end. You can see them conceding penalties. And it was just a matter of a quick tap and out the back door for Riaz's second try of this match.
Riaz stationed in Fort Hood in Texas. His team up 17-7 this conversion. The extra 2 points will be added.
That's good, what a kick.
19-7 the score. And Rolami Karoi Vuya adds some spark to this team.
Plenty of spark at the moment. Who would have thought? I know we keep mentioning it, but it is important to mention Army have had to play an extra game in this tournament.
And that extra game was a bruising battle. 12-7 they beat the Air Force in the Armed Forces final. Oh, Marty Targo, volleyball stuff. Hits it back nicely. Karoi Vuya is there. Bonivalo in support. The arrow waits. Oh, and he goes straight. Of course he does. That's why he's got that nickname. Spino, Falanico Spino. Tremendous stuff. Redder in support. Gets the wide ball. It's on for money here. Cullen looks in, looks out. Finally trips over his own stash. Into the 22. The US Army. Wonderful 7's with Redder. Redder busts through. The big unit, the big tank. Aaron Redder, the field artillery officer, gets another score here at Infinity Park.
Well, Dallin, this Army team is just growing in stature as the game progresses. Balloon the score out now to 25 points to 7 with the conversion to come. They're playing great side-to-side 7's rugby. You can see nice, accurate passes, which makes all the difference. And attacking the line is Aaron Redder. No one was going to stop him.
10.
This conversion from in front put it up to a 20-point lead, 11 minutes gone. Thank you very much, says Karoi Vuya. And don't forget this Denver side, they took Tiger Rugby in the quarters to 26-21. And so the score now, 27-7, the Army. They lead Denver in a remarkable day 3. (26-7) correction, and this kick well received here from the Denver selects to Archibald. Looks to have a crack here, does Lamoglia. Gets hit by Spino, it's high. Selects. Up the field they go with Rademacher into open space. Hit hard eventually by Bonivolo, but he did well, did the youngster, just 20 years of age. And now on that outside, here it goes, Clark and Motor! Wow! Javion Clark underneath the poles, and he said, we've just been congratulating the Army too much, I'll have a crack.
This is what we've seen throughout this tournament with the Denver 7 select team. Devon Young, the speed merchant, gets replaced by yet another speed merchant, and it's this guy, Travion Clark. Brilliant to watch. All he needs is a little bit of space, and he is good night nurse. All the way under.
Meanwhile, they've gone quickly, and Big John Cullen has received the kickoff. Bounces into the 22. Cullen isolated, and Denver get a penalty. They rush back. It's Archibald. A minute 10 to go. The lungs are breathing heavy, but there's support in numbers. It's Clark yet again. Clark by himself. He's out. Shot his own defenders. Oh, Maritago, tackle of the tournament. Wow, he's collapsed like a falling tree. Targo in for the swarmer.
Well, you took the words right out of my mouth, Dallin Stanford. Tackle of the tournament for mine. Travion Clark, shame. He's just had a 70-metre effort for a try only seconds earlier. You can see not quite as sharp as his last effort. But what about the tackle from Targo? He did not break stride. Had his eyes set on the hips of Clark and drove him over the sideline. That was a definite try saver.
You could feel that in the booth. Thunderous stuff from Marty Targo. The US Army now, 26-12 they lead, 40 seconds to go. It's knocked back. Oh, another little flick, volleyball skills, and they go out the back door.
Okay, back, touchdown.
Well, it's a 5-metre scrum to Denver. Dallin now, who knows if they can score this very, very quickly.
Crouch.
They would need to get the conversion, though. They're a chance of leveling up the score. Let's see what happens.
Dodgeball goes quickly here. Lamaglia fires it out. 5 seconds left on the clock. Rademacher fights to keep the legs driving, and that's the siren. They've just been beaten by the time. Young should score here. Yeah, of course he can. In, out and away. Good finish and a good tournament there from Devon Young. And the Denver selects just leave it a bit too late.
Yes, they do.